Alright, so we got 80 minutes of solo leveling gameplay for us to look over now. What I will be doing for this video is going over all the systems and just little tidbits of information that we got from this, and it is a lot, from summoning, from team formation, some other systems within the game, more original characters, and also like the menu, all of that good stuff we're going to be going over. It's in English, so there is an English dub, it seems a Japanese dub, a Korean dub at the very least. And I mean, hey, it's good. I'm probably going to run it in Japanese because I do love Jin Woo's voice actor in Japanese, but that's another story. We'll have to see because I like being faithful to like the original source. So like, for example, if it's a Korean show, I'll watch it in Korean, but I'm already watching the anime in Japanese because there wasn't a Korean dub in the first place. So we're going to have to see what I end up playing this game. And I mean, it's not really a big deal. Now, the Canada soft launch is coming out in 2 days time. So that is huge. Now I have some images before we actually go into actual well, the whole thing. I don't know how Game Grin got this, but big shout outs to them. I will put the full thing below because I'm not going over the gameplay because I want to check it out for myself when we get in the game, okay? I do not want to really get spoiled too much besides the systems. I'm totally fine understanding the systems and knowing where the chapter is going to be going to. So, quick note, yesterday we saw 3 original characters, being this one, which is the one they were teasing. This is the exact like hairstyle and everything of the character that they teased on the official Twitter. There's this one who is an original character, and this one. Now, that one is in-game. It looks like this. Looks amazing, right? These characters look really, really good, okay? I actually think these are like some really good OCs. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Now, follow this Twitter if you want some news. I will be posting on it starting tomorrow. And if the game's good, you will see me posting on it for a while. If you like how I post on my Black Clover Mobile EN account, right? I will be posting on this account very, very soon for you guys. So we're gonna get into that good stuff. But 3 original characters, and I think I saw 3 more. So we're gonna go through another 3 original characters in this video. So there is that. Now, these are all the game modes that they have shown, right? So, of course, there is story with a bunch of chapters, seemingly going up to the Ice Elf arc, the Red Gate. Then there's Gates itself, which is going to be pretty interesting. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I guess it's going to be random spawns where you just, like, you go in and then, like, you could maybe get, like, lucky and, like, fight a Red Gate. That would be so sick. A system like that, I would love, okay? Having, like, a 0.1% chance to get a Red Gate, like in solo leveling, like, very low chance would be pretty sick. Then next up, Hunter Record Room. I'm not really too sure what this is going to be. I feel like they showed it before. But let me know if you know what exactly it is. Then there's going to be blocking mission. Alright, so probably after like from what it looks like, it seems like the dungeon broke, and then you have to stop them from really attacking the civilians in a set amount of time is my guess as to what that's going to be. Then there's instance dungeon, okay. Then battlefield of trials, seems like a bit of a tower. Oh wait, that's okay, I don't know what that's going to be then. Because you see, like, the administrator, not the administrator, the architect in the back. So we'll see what exactly that is. Then the Battlefield of Time is one that's going to be a seasonal thing. So there's multiple seasons. I think in the roadmap, they showed up to Season 5 for Battlefield of Time. And then there's other game modes and Power of Destruction, which is Chapter 14. So I don't know. That's going to take a while to get to. If we're just looking at what we have so far, I don't know. I feel like it's going to take a while. I don't even know if we're going to get that in the beta or the soft launch, whatever it is. So there is that. So now let's start looking at everything. There is quite a lot, okay? There is quite a lot. Now, to start off, all right, we're going to talk about the summons. Now, this also goes in line with the reroll. So at about right here, when you finish fighting the Hydra, Snake boss, whatever, not Hydra because that's multiple heads. When you finish fighting the Snake boss, okay, basically the first like actual thing that Jin Woo does that's actually cool, you're going to be getting, well, the Kasaka's Venom Fang, which I mean was originally in the story. So I like that they're doing stuff like that. And you're going to be unlocking summons. So Lim Ha-jin is one of the original characters, I guess. I mean, she's just going to be there. And she's going to be part of the summoning animation. So let's go full screen for this. And you're going to see this is the summoning animation. Let me go back a little bit. So there is a beginner banner, I guess, where you're just going to get, is it Park Ha-jin or Lee? Oof, my god, Korean names, like there's so many and so a lot of them overlap. That's the thing. So this is the summoning animation. I don't know what exactly we're going to need to get SSRs. but you are guaranteed one SR and a 10 pull, and then it shows like purple for SR and then red for SSR. There are weapons and characters. Okay, that's a big thing that people were interested about. But yes, there are weapons, and we're gonna talk about that in the team formation section. But you're able to equip 2 weapons on a character, and I think honestly the weapon system to me is gonna be pretty interesting. I don't know how much I'm gonna love it, because like Jin Woo using a like a book for magic, I don't know. Now, being able to get mages is pretty interesting, so we're going to go right afterwards. But let's find, first of all, the actual summon and pity system, which I think people are going to be kind of interested in. So, of course, I'm going to talk about it first within this section. So when you go to Lim Hajin, there's going to be 2 banners. So right now, there is the Choi Jong-in banner, which is going to be a rate up for himself. And I mean, it's titled The Ultimate Hunter, so obviously it's not like it's going to be him whenever the game does come out. And you can see here, right, to get the SSR, it's 80 pulls, so the pity is 80. I don't know if there's soft pity, I don't know what's what for that. It's going to take these silver tickets, okay, and I would love to see the rates, but he does not actually click on the rates, so there's not really much really to go off from that. Now, draw 10 times at once, so it means that you have to do 10 pulls to get an SR higher. You can't do 10 singles and get an SR. And then here, you're able to rate up multiple units. So it's a selection draw where there's going to be multiple SSRs, and it seems a lot of weapons. And I mean, hey, it also uses different tickets. So it's going to be like the standard banner, essentially, is my guess. And being able to select the ones you want to rate up, I think is really good, because sometimes, especially for newer accounts, you don't want to get the same SSRs over and over. So obviously you might have that small chance, but if you're rating up, it's going to be much better to get certain SSRs over others, and it will be different pulls, which I think is okay, depending on how the selection draw is done and if it's continuously updated. Now this is one of the OCs. The Seo Jiwoo was not in the story, so that is pretty cool. That's the one we saw before. And you could see that it's 250 crystals per ticket. I don't know if that's for the also like the limited like rate up tickets, but it's 250, so it's going to cost 2,500 for a multi, which isn't bad. Overall, I would say that is pretty good. Now, I wish you showed the rates, but you don't see it. Now, one thing is, I'm a bit confused. Is Cha Ha-in going to be in the game? Because you would expect someone like Cha Ha-in, if she was in the standard, like to be on the front page. So if not, I'm guessing she's going to be the next rate up after Choi Jong-in. That would make sense, because like Bak Yoon-ho, I mean, he's kind of cool, but I don't really know anyone who really has him as his favorite. But you know, everyone likes an Aizen ripoff, and everyone loves Cha Ha-in. So there is that. Also, he's just drippy as hell, right? He's drippy as hell. So we'll have to see how exactly that works. But as for summoning, that's essentially it. Now, we're going to get to go to the team formation, which is going to be around here, if I remember correctly. So there's a couple things we're going to be able to actually check out from this. So when you go to fight in gates, we'll check that later. But there's different gate ranks. Oh, okay, that's going to be cool. Oh, so C rank you could do alone, and D you have to do with, like, mages. Okay, interesting. Okay, so there is a certain amount of power needed or recommended, I guess you could say. Now, what it's showing is that there are 2 weapons. Okay, and you're able to select 2 weapons. Now, weapons have certain effects and also stats and a bunch of stuff like that. So if we check here, there's base stats on the weapons, and obviously they go up as we go here. Then there is damage done depending on the weapon. So here it's 554 and here it's 832. And there's certain cooldowns to actually use those skills, which is right here. And then there's also effects where here it's just applying a buff, and here it's applying or has a chance to apply bleed. Now the levels do seem to be these stars, but I can also see that being like the duping system, because they also have it here. But we are going to check that later on Lee Ju-hee. So you're able to apply 2, but that second one, it seems it's only on Jin Woo. And I guess maybe SSRs have 2. I'm not sure how that's going to work. But weapons, it seems like any character could use any weapon, which is a very interesting type of system. I think it could be interesting if they do it well, but we're going to have to see. So yeah, see level 5, level 1, level 1. And I mean, at this point, they just go in. And I mean, yeah, there you go. So one thing I do want to highlight is that there is an auto. Okay, there is an auto right here. You can see auto and then semi. I don't know what exactly that means. Maybe you just walk around, but they attack for you. So we'll see how exactly that goes. But yeah, no, I think this is gonna be pretty cool. If there's auto for this, it's gonna make grinding very good for this type of game, because it would suck, right? It really would suck. Now we're gonna go through a bunch of little things. First off, there is a dispatch system, which for this one kind of makes sense for this game, where it's like basically about mining. I mean, I personally do understand it, right? So, you know, I think, let me go back a bit more. So you can see mining team. So like you could just hold on. Let's. So it's just dispatching, right? You get some rewards. I don't really know what exactly. I think that's the gold. Is it? I mean, I guess we'll see later on, but it should be, I think. Now we're gonna see OC number 1. Actually, you know what? We'll just we'll go to this part and do both at the same time. So you're gonna be able to see. Okay, it's right here. So you're gonna see 2 original characters. First one is her. I mean, she's looking pretty good. Kim Sai-na. Hey. All I know is that my friend was going crazy for her. Okay, so we got this one, and then we got Seolin. So these are 2 more OCs that I mean, never seen in solo leveling. So there is that. And then the third one, I need you guys to let me know, because I saw, like, when I searched up her name, I saw in the SL Arise, like, on a Reddit post, she was shown. But besides that, I have no idea who this person is. No idea, okay? So, you know, you guys let me know if you know Nam Cha-young, but me personally, I don't think I've really ever seen her. Now, one big thing also is this. So the menu was actually shown. So we get to see a bunch of stuff. So game modes, right? We see all the game modes. Then there's Sung Jin-woo. So he himself will have his own little section. The hunters will. And then Army of Shadows after you fight Igris, right? Because that's when you get your job changed. So there's going to be certain weapons. Obviously, you're just going to level them up there. There's going to be artifacts for gear. There's going to be summoning, shop, and then on the bottom, you got challenges, missions, achievements, codex, managing teams, the mining team, community, and then tutorial. So we got a bunch of stuff there, a bunch of exciting stuff. There's probably going to be more over time. Honestly, I find this menu is like okay. I mean, my friends were saying it was like kind of made, but like I'm personally fine with it. Now for the login, you do get, oh, Woojin Chol is an SSR? Let's go. Okay. That's huge. Okay. Love to see it. I didn't think he was going to be an SSR. I'm so happy he is. And that Jin-woo outfit looks crazy. And then it's going to show the 28-day check-in. Please do. That's 5 selection draw tickets. So that's the normal or like the standard banner, I guess you could call it. And then here it's just, please show the arrow. Like, come on, please. Okay. All right, it is what it is. So that's that. And then basically right now, they're going to show the weeklies and dailies. So here, clear any gates, claim activity funds. So there's going to be like an idle part, kind of like in Black Clover with the income. Complete mining operations, level up hunters, and I don't know, he's probably not going to go down. Then we got weekly, so summon 3 times. In a week, like that's fine. It's kind of like the star rail system where you like get points. Well, you do missions and then you get points and then you get the rewards. So, you know, there we go. Seems pretty simple. I don't know what popped up there, but you know, what was it? Oh, it's just stuff to win. Okay. That is so good for art. Peak, man. So, you know, there is that. Now, one big thing, which I was kind of alluding to was leveling up. So there does seem to be, okay, so for Codex, there's a bunch of stuff. So we got 4 shadows. If just he would have shown that. So there's 4 shadows, 22 hunters, 53 weapons, artifacts. Okay, so there's a bunch of SSR. Please, okay. So there's some for the player and some for the hunters. So it's different. Okay, interesting. I don't like that. Restricting weapons to certain units, like restricting some to Jinwoo and some to the like hunters is kind of mid. Now these are the SSRs in the game. So we got why? Okay. What? So Chahain isn't in the game because there's no way she's an SR. Now, it's weird that Min Byung-gu has an SSR when he, like, at least in the webtoon, because they're basing a lot off the webtoon, he hasn't really been shown yet. Lim Tae-gyu, I mean, that's fair. Choi Jong makes sense. Now, why does Lee Bora have an SSR? She is not that crazy. Like, I guess she's an A rank, but she had minimal, like, she was doing barely anything. Now, these are OC, so, like, that's fair. She seems to be an OC, but I don't know. Ana Ruiz, please tell me that's an OC, right? Like, there's no way I forgot about her. Or is that, like his cousin? Him being oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. I feel bad for him. Let's check the characters. So if we go to humans, or I know he would be 8 or E rank. No, it's not. Okay, I was thinking it was Yoo So-hyun. Where is it? I can't believe I forgot Yoo Jin-ho's name. I thought it was Yoo Jin-ho's cousin, but that's not. Because she kind of looks like a celebrity, which is what it was, but I guess not. And then there's certain items where we got here. Key to the castle, so that we're gonna get. So I guess this is gonna. Oh, Fragment of the World Tree. Okay, little things like that are things I love. And then Blueprint for the Holy Water of Life to save Jinwoo's mother. Yeah, no, stuff like that is really cool. I do like that. I wish he showed all the mages. But that's fine. That's fine. I mean, now I think we got leveling up that he's going to show right now on the Hunters. So we'll get to see how the Hunters look. So we see here that the advancement seems to be dupes. To me, it's either dupes or getting them to like SSR. So for growth level, you could get them up 6 times. So it's not like your normal level thing where you could get them up like 50 levels or 60 levels, I guess. But it is going to increase like a bunch of stuff. Doesn't seem to take too much to level up too. I mean, I think I'm fine with that. So that's level 6, increase stats a bit. And I wonder what the advancement is. Is he going to show it? Let's just, do they show advancement? I don't think they do. If you guys see anything about advancement, I'll try to pin it. Now, oh man, could he? Yes, okay. So Jinwoo has his own thing. Oh, okay. That's cool. So he has his own type of thing where you can increase strength, vitality, intelligence, perception, and agility, which if you go for intelligence and stuff like that, it should increase your mana capacity and stuff like that. So that's good. I like little node that they put the strength higher because obviously at first Jinwoo did invest highly into the strength. So you see that he has some skills. I'm going to guess you could switch them out. Then for basic, what is this going to be? So this is going to be to switch the skills, I guess. Yes, okay, so you're able to switch skills. Okay, that's going to be good. So I'm going to guess you're going to be able to get some skills from the actual story. For example, when he fights purple hair guy, I always forget his name. Kang Taishik. When he fights Kang Taishik, he's going to be able to get stealth and like be invisible, I guess. Something like that would be pretty cool. And then job change. Okay, that's going to be sick too. Okay. So you get the job changes as you go. But yeah, so you see here for intelligence, additional mana, right? Like perception, precision, vitality, defense, and stamina. Okay, that's going to be cool. So we're going to see like the best build, what it would be. I'm going to guess that, honestly, we're going to have to see how good mana is in this game. But I'm going to guess it's very useful. So that is pretty interesting. Is that the stealth skill? Like, please tell me it is. Oh, wait, he clicked on it, didn't he? Okay. Then hides in the darkness and slashes through the space around. 3,000 is insane. Okay. Interesting. All right, so that's I guess how they're gonna like do type of utility type of skills where they're gonna make it useful. So you know you got that, and then here you got okay more daily missions. So talk to NPCs, it gives you points. So I think for that, you know, for the most part we are good. I would say. Now summoning system overall, I think I'm fine with it. I just need to see the rates, but we don't see them, so you know, there is that. Now, next up, we're going to be able to see the chapters that they have in the game right now. So it's at 110.29. So the rest of the stuff, I think this is story. So let's go to 110.29. I don't really want to spoil story if anyone wants to experience it in here. Not my business to do so. 110.29 was it? I think I put down. So we're going to see right now. If he wants to, let me put it down in speed so we could actually try and pause on time. Okay, so you're gonna see Gatekeeper. I can't tell what that is. Is that okay? So after the lizards, if we go to solo leveling arcs, if we check it out after the lizards arc, after the dungeons and prisoners arc, it's the Yujin Ho raid party and then job change. So Gatekeeper would be Igris. I'm tripping because lizards is obviously the job change. So I don't know what would be after, but so far we see 5 chapters. So we'll see how exactly that goes. But I'm going to guess for the beta, that's all we're going to have. But then on launch, we're going to have at least up to Red Gate, which is going to be up till chapter 55. So, you know, that's going to be pretty good. That is the webtoon. Okay, there we go. And I mean, hey, not having the Red Gate art in the anime is going to be so sad. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. That is actually very unfortunate. So... yeah, okay, there we go. Now, next up, let's go to the Hunter Pass. We're going to see a bit of the Battle Pass. Here we are. So there's going to be rewards. So that's one single at the end. And then on the bottom, a bunch of pulls for the main banner. Now, the limited banner. Now, I don't like, personally, how there's 2 different sets of Battle Passes. But the rewards seem to be very good. So, I mean, we'll have to see how exactly that works. So I wonder how long seasons are going to be. Considering the fact that season, or like, if we check here, it says season 1 here, then season 2 here. It's hard to see. I'm sorry. So if you see we see season 1 here, then season 2 here. My guess is that it means every month is a season. About. So I mean, that's how it's going to be. And then 120.05. What is this? Okay, so this is Hunter Archive. I don't know what exactly this is. I think it's like you do stories. All right. There was like side story. Oh, wow. You get a bunch of crystals for this. That's like one free single just for doing story. That's nice. Okay. I think this game is going to be very good. I genuinely think this game is going to be very good. I have very high hopes for it. So if you want to check it out, I will leave it down below. One little thing I do want to mention is that they have this very cool thing where they have webtoon and like actual gameplay within it. So like you'll see they'll take some straight from the webtoon, or well, like I guess call it webtoon, yeah. And then afterwards they'll just get right into it. So you know that's pretty cool. And they animate it, like they make the hair flowing, stuff like that. So that is pretty nice. That is pretty nice. So that overall is what we have as additional information. New original characters as we showed before. And I mean, there we go. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna be very excited. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, no, this is looking to be a very good game. I'm very excited. I mean, hey, I'm ready to do both solo leveling and Black Clover at the same time. I mean, the video itself did pretty good. I don't think this video is going to do as good, but seeing the summoning system is nice. 80 pity is not bad by any means. It's just going to be how easy is it to get those 80 pulls is the main thing. So we could go check some of Kaku's tweets afterwards, or like right now, I guess, and then see if there's anything else to check out, but I don't really think so. We saw most of the stuff that we well, that we needed to see. Now we see like this guy, I hate him so much, but you know, he's there. And I mean, there's stuff like that. So I mean, we basically saw everything. There was this pretty dope ass screenshot. I think it looks really cool. I do think it looks really cool. And then you know, you got Jinwoo here just vibing out. So yeah, I don't think there's really much else to really go over. I feel like we covered base on most of the stuff that I mean, from what I was able to find. So you know, there we go. I guess there's a time. Yeah, we saw this before. Oh wow, that is a lot better. I'm very excited to play. Are we just okay? Yeah, I think we're just gonna. Is that just us fighting Jinwoo? I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyway, I'll link it down below, the 80-minute video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.